Hello everyone. I have to say I'm so sad to do this video because we have heard since last year news about Joann's closing. There's a lot of gossip, a lot of misinformation out there we don't know. So I decided to put my hat on in terms of being a journalist. That's what I did for 25 years. I'm not a journalist anymore, but I don't think you ever stop doing that. So yesterday I went to Joann's. I talked to some of the employees there. I bought some yarn. That's why I have yarn here. And I was heartbroken. So I decided, I know a lot of my viewers don't know what's going on. Is it closing? Is it not closing? So I did some research. I talked to the employees. I saw it with my own eyes. And I will show you the images here of my local Joann's. And it's heartbreaking because we all love Joann's. We love having the variety. We love having a store to go to and hold to the products and look at them and not, for crafting this online thing doesn't work all the time because you have to touch, especially for yarn and stuff. But even for us paper, we like to have, real interactions with people asking for information. So anyway, I went there. I have images. I'll show you what it looks like inside, at least my local one, which I think is happening all over the country. Joann's has over 800 stores in 49 states in the US. I'm really curious to know which one doesn't have a Joann. Must be Hawaii. Yeah, has to be Hawaii. But anyway, yeah, so I'm going to give you the true information, what is really going on. I looked at their press release, the official information that Joann has released, but we are going to contrast too, because that's what journalists do, right? We have the official information, and then we go there, talk to the employees, we look at what's going on inside the store. So that's what we're going to have here today. I'm going to give you the three main points that we can get that are for sure happening, and I'll show you what is happening within the store. Okay, so let's move on. I will start by showing you what I encountered yesterday, and then I'll give you the three main points that we know is going on, and then after that, really, it's just wait and see. Okay, so let's do that. Before I break down what the announcement says, I decided to come to my local store and look what I found. An absolute messy, disorganized, and basically empty store. I'm going to show you some of the shelves in different areas, and then I'll show you the paper area. Here's another area here. This is pens and markers, illustrators. There's nothing. Just look at this. And this Joann's here near my house is huge on the fabrics, but look at this. Everything's just out there in boxes. Look at these boxes here. Nobody gets anything out, and nobody puts the products away. Just look at this. I mean, you can see I come here all the time. I've never seen this before. Look at that. It's just a mess. They're not even cleaning the store. And here I have arrived at the paper section. So very few options of paper pads. You can see that there's a lot of sales, a lot of discounts and everything, but you can just see that they're not putting anything back or restocking any of the shelves. What's gone, it's gone. These are all the value packs papers. Not much here at all. Look at that. Give you an overall view here. Not much left. And it's on sale, but it's not that big of a discount. And here is some of the boxes with cards and ephemera. So everything is 40% off. But what catches my attention is the mess. Look at that. the empty spaces and the clear proof here that they are short-staffed. I'm here at the second area that I love the most at Joann's, the yarn. But just look at this. And now let's look at the three main points that have been widely spread out there by Joann's themselves, okay? The store had a press release, and here's what they let us know. The first thing is, yes, Joann did file Chapter 11 for bankruptcy, but if you remember, guys, this is not the first time. Last year, they did this in March, in 2024. So they just released a new press release saying that they filed again. So it's the second time they do that. And it was in January 15th of 2025, so last week. So they did, and the idea here is to reorganize the business because they want to sell it. Of course, the reasons are what we expect: financial challenges and the tough retail conditions. We all know that with the online buying, a lot of physical stores are struggling. So that's the first thing. Yes, it's true, they filed for bankruptcy for the second time. The other thing we know is that they are trying to reorganize and to maximize its values. They already had one bid. That's the idea. That's what Joann's is saying. They're saying that they want to sell the business, reorganize to sell. And they already had one bid by a company called Gordon Brothers, their financial company, but they're trying to structure because that's only basically the first bid is just the initial price. They're trying to reorganize the business to see if they can get a better value for Joann's, okay? So they're active. They also say in the press release that they are actively seeking other buyers. So that's what we know. They do guarantee that the stores and the online will remain open until this is resolved. But here's the thing. You did see my images. We did see all the store, at least mine. And mine is a pretty big, it's huge, and it's also brand new. I think this Joann's opened no longer than 2 years ago. So it's a new one. All we saw was loads of boxes. I don't know if they're putting things into boxes or they're just not having employees enough to get them out. So what we saw, and you saw the images, images don't lie. They were empty. They were quite empty. And employees, the other thing that Joann says is the employees will get paid and receive benefits. That's the other thing. I asked them there, have you guys been told anything? Have you been communicated anything officially? And the woman, she was really, really upset. And she said, no, we know what you guys know. What's out there in the media. What the media writes is what we know. We haven't been said anything. But here's the thing. I go to that Joann's quite often. There was one cashier yesterday, and there were 2 people on the floor. That's how they call it. If you had questions, if you needed help, they let you know, I'm sorry, we only have 2 people. They had one cutting fabric and the other one for the rest of the store. So although they say here they will get paid and receive benefits, something's going on, clearly, because the employees were not there. And I think that's the reason why it was so messy, and I showed you that. So that's what we know. We just have to really hope that our dear store stays open. All these 800 whatever stores all over the U.S. remain open, because Joann's is really a place where we've all been to. And I really do hope that they make it and they stay open, guys. It just breaks my heart. Please do let me know what you're thinking. How are you feeling about this? I would love to hear you. It's heartbreaking. We love Joann's, and just having the store open would be really a gift to all of us. So thank you so much, and do let me know what you think, and yeah, how much are you struggling with this? Okay. Thank you, and you have a good day.